Welcome back, bizarre creatures fans, as we journey into the humid, vibrant rainforests of Central America, a region teeming with incredible adaptations and evolutionary surprises. Today's feature is a reptile whose stunning ability has earned it a miraculous biblical nickname, the Common Basilisk, or Basiliscus basiliscus, widely known as the Jesus Christ lizard. The shocking truth is that this creature, an average-sized lizard measuring about 2 to 2.5 feet long, possesses the unparalleled, physics-defying ability to sprint across the surface of the water. This is not an illusion or a simple hop. When startled, the basilisk transitions from land to water and can run, upright on its hind legs for up to 15 feet or more before finally sinking into a swimming motion. This spectacular feat is a purely mechanical and hydrodynamic marvel, a complex interaction between the lizard's anatomy, its speed, and the physical properties of the water itself. The key to this walking on water is found in its specialized feet, which are equipped with long, fringed flaps of skin that line the edges of its long toes. When the lizard runs on land, these fringes are folded up, but as soon as it hits the water, the fringes spread out like miniature snowshoes, drastically increasing the surface area of the foot. The running motion is a three-part hydrodynamic process. First, a powerful slap of the foot into the water to create an air cavity beneath it, generating lift. Second, a downward-backward stroke of the foot, which pushes the water backward to generate forward thrust, propelling the lizard across the surface. Third, a rapid recovery phase, where the foot is quickly pulled out of the water before the air pocket collapses, preventing the lizard from sinking beneath the surface. To sustain this momentum, the basilisk must maintain an incredible running speed, averaging about 5 miles per hour, and execute these 3 phases with astonishing precision. If the lizard slows down, even slightly, it loses the necessary dynamic lift generated by the slapping motion, causing it to breach the surface tension and begin to sink. The upright posture is crucial, as the lizard uses its long tail as a counterbalance, constantly adjusting its center of mass to prevent tipping over sideways as it rapidly cycles its legs. The entire process requires a frantic, high-cadence churning of its legs, making the feat look more like a desperate, splashy sprint than a gentle walk, but it is highly effective for escaping predators. This ability is primarily an escape mechanism, instantly transforming a typical lizard into a seemingly magical creature that can cross water, barriers impassable to many of its terrestrial predators. The basilisk is a handsome creature even without its special skill, with males often sporting a crest on their head, a dorsal crest along their back, and a vibrant color palette that includes bright greens and browns. The male's prominent crests are not for water running, but are used for display, helping them attract females during the breeding season and intimidating rival males. These lizards are diurnal, meaning they are active during the day, spending most of their time basking in the sun on low-hanging branches near rivers and streams. This strategic positioning near the water's edge is no coincidence. It ensures that the critical escape route is always immediately available when a threat, like a snake or bird of prey, approaches. They are also excellent climbers, using their sharp claws to navigate the vertical trunks and branches of the rainforest canopy, where they hunt for insects, frogs, and fruit. As ectotherms, they rely on the sun to regulate their body temperature, moving between sunlit and shaded spots to maintain the optimal metabolic rate for sprinting. The name basilisk comes from ancient Greek mythology, where it referred to a legendary reptilian king that could kill with a single glance. A powerful name for a lizard with a powerful ability. Females lay clutches of eggs in burrows, or moist soil, and unlike many reptiles, a single female can lay multiple clutches per year in the warm, resource-rich tropical environment. The hatchlings are born knowing how to walk on water, but they are so light that they can run much, farther than the adults before their weight begins to overcome the water's surface tension. Scientists use high-speed cameras and laboratory tanks to break down the mechanics of the basilisk stride, applying the principles to fields like robotics and biomimicry. Understanding the foot's interaction with the water has been crucial for engineers designing small, aquatic robots capable of high-speed movement and maneuverability on the surface. The lizard's skin contains microscopic structures that help reduce drag while submerged, proving its mastery of both surface tension mechanics and fluid dynamics. The species is widespread and not currently threatened, due to its adaptability and its tendency to thrive in the complex, layered environment of Central American forests. Their incredible running performance is a stunning demonstration of how evolution can exploit fundamental physical laws, turning a potential predator's advantage into an instantaneous escape route. The Jesus Christ lizard is, therefore, a masterclass in biomechanical engineering, a living example of applied fluid dynamics and propulsion. The ability to run on water is taxing, however. It requires enormous bursts of anaerobic energy, which is why the sprint is always short, usually less than 2 seconds, before the lizard must transition to swimming. The size difference between the hind feet and the forefeet is pronounced, with the hind legs and feet being significantly more robust to handle the entire weight and force of the body during the sprint. Juvenile basilisks can run on the water for greater relative distances, showcasing the inverse relationship between body mass and the efficiency of the surface running technique. The running gait is actually a form of bipedalism, a specialized and accelerated version of the lizard's typical movement when moving quickly through brush. Interestingly, other small animals, like certain water bugs, also exploit surface tension, but the basilisk is the largest and most famous vertebrate to have perfected this method of locomotion. Its agility on land is equally impressive. It is an active and quick hunter, perfectly adapted to the vertical and horizontal challenges of the rainforest. The vivid colors and crests of the male basilisk make it a prime target for display and photography, drawing tourists and researchers alike to its tropical habitat. Its miraculous escape strategy is a permanent reminder that the natural world is full of wonders that often seem to defy logic and human understanding. This lizard provides compelling evidence that the boundary between land and water is merely another opportunity for evolutionary genius to create a unique survival mechanism. The shocking truth is that this reptile is not performing a miracle, but a perfect display of natural physics, making the Jesus Christ lizard one of the most mechanically sophisticated creatures on Earth.